Hello everyone, this is the Omega Lynch, back again to talk about how two transformer molds could be used for Transmetal Cheetor and tracks. First, let's talk about how Transformers Legacy Night Prowler, which is just Kingdom Cheetor, however, that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say here is how this mold could be used for Transmetal Cheetor, and I'm surprised that no one else noticed this. When you go to transform this mold from A to B, one of the steps you go through is by opening these side panels. The thing about these side panels, you can open them up even in beast mode, and if you look at it, it almost looks like you can fold out another panel, thereby almost recreating that mini flight mode that Transmetal Cheetor had. Sure, it would take some retooling, a bit, or a lot, I guess. However, I really think you can get a Transmetal Cheetor out of this mold. The problem is that Hasbro is into repaints right now, and they use the whole we can't make Transmetals because of the cost of chrome. Even though most people would be perfectly fine with solid plastic, which they waited to use on eject only after they got the most from that blaster mold. I saw what you did there, Hasbro. Not cool. Of all the shallow ways to get people to spend more of their money. And it's not like they're making these new figures out of die-cast metal either. So yeah, and anyway, let's move on to the tracks, but before we do that, take a closer look at this. This is what I was saying. See, does that not look like Cheetor's mini flight mode? You could totally get a Transmetal mode out of that. And let's hit on over the tracks. Now I know the mold I have out in front of you is Combiner Wars Streetwise of the Protector bots, and you're probably thinking, how could this mold possibly work for tracks? A bot known for having a sub-vehicle mode in his car mode, kind of like the Beast Wars Transmetals. Well, when I was fiddling with the transformation of Streetwise, I noticed when flipping the legs around, you could kind of get a makeshift flight mode. Here, I'll show you. Again, I'll need hands for this job. This is what I'm talking about. And yeah, it does take some imagination. However, I do think you could call this a flight mode. Yeah, it is a stretch, but it still would be a lot better than what we got with the Kingdom version. Now I'm sure that Hasbro has no plans on going back to the Combiner Wars line or to reuse any of those molds. However, I do think this Streetwise mold could be a possible contender for tracks. Anyway, let me know what you think, and or if you know any other better molds that could be used for Transmetal's Cheetor and tracks. I still say that the Kingdom Cheetor mold could work great for a Transmetal Cheetor. Sure, it would take some serious retooling, but I really do think it could be done. Anywho, remember, if you like my content, subscribe and share my videos. You can also support me by buying one of my books. I will try to leave a link below. If not, plenty of my other videos have links. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again.